Now we got some huge fight news here. Breaking news, this won't be up until it's 100% official, but you're going to be taking on Raphael Assuncao. How excited are you? One of the top bantamweights in the division, a guy that people have been saying, should have had a title shot a while ago.
I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked. It's a big win. I'm sorry, a big fight. Definitely will be a big win, but he's experienced. He's been there he's fought for the WEC. He has a lot of experience. Like I said, he's a black belt jiu-jitsu, good wrestling, awesome striking, tough match up all around. But again, like I said, I think Tyson will find holes in this guy's game, and once he finds it, he'll relay the message to me, and I just got to go out there and do exactly what I've been coached to do. So I guarantee you Tyson will find some holes in his game.
Do you think him fighting TJ Dillashaw twice is kind of given a good catalyst to maybe some of those holes? Obviously, he's evolved since then, but Dillashaw was someone who last defeated him.
Yeah, Dillashaw's a stud. He's a champ for a reason. He throws a lot of numbers, and Assuncao doesn't necessarily throw a lot of numbers. He's not saying he's looking for the big shot, but you can say he doesn't finish a lot of fights. He's more of like a strategy. Pick you apart and then either take you down or pick you apart and win the W. So I'm not too worried about the explosive striking. I'm more about the veteran striking, like the veteran moves, the veteran takedowns, the smart IQ in there. I think that's I have to rise to the occasion and be the smarter fighter than him, because he's naturally, on paper, is going to beat the smarter fighter. I just got to do it out there, So.
And as far as training camp for this fight, is it just keep things as normal? Training at Lozon's, doing all your cross training and everything like that.
Yeah. So obviously we'll bring in certain guys as far as sparring. If it's a boxer, kickboxer, whoever, we'll figure that out. But the day-to-day stays the same. The same rounds as far as what we do with Tyson, what we do with Eddie Alvarez, Mike Perry, John Johnson, all those guys. What we do with that always stay, and then once it gets a little closer to the fight, we'll really work on the strategy. But it's going to be the same thing.
And do we know what card this is going to be on yet?
I'm hoping it's the pay-per-view, the Stipe versus
International Fight Week.
DC, yeah,
we'll run into each other again, because I'll be down at that card. That's interesting. I mean that's how nice is that to be on? I mean, you were on International Fight Week last year, so to get it 2 years in a row.
Twice. I made my debut international fight, the first one.
That's right.
When Rousey fought
Alexis Davis, cameraman Steve.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Got to give him props.
I was there out there, had a blast out there. It was just amazing. Got to meet a lot of people as far as fighters. And then it's July in Vegas. How can you not have fun? So it's going to be a great time, and hopefully everything goes smooth and we get that fight and go out there and handle business. And
so let's say it does happen in July, you got a little bit of notice for this fight. How do you go about not overtraining and making sure there's no injuries there and avoiding any cords as we've seen with Tony Ferguson?
That sucks, man. That sucks. But no, it's just like you said, overtraining. Like still train, but still mess around the weekends here and there and go out. And I'm pretty sure after this fight, Calvin's going to want to travel somewhere. So I'll probably jump on a plane with him 2 or 3 weeks and then get right back to training. But I'm always training, man. It's hard for me not to train. Like we trained this morning and I'm not even fighting, so it's tough for me not to train. But the trick will be not to overtrain.